Right, welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I am like a few days old on this, I'm aware. If you didn't know, I am getting to work on making a movie in 9 days now, so it's kind of ramped up a little bit, and I am a little bit behind on things, so I'm not going to frame this as massive news, alright? Like, it's not huge news, but I still want to go into it, and we, as fans of Godzilla, the Monsterverse, and Kong, it's nice to have a little forum for discussion. So that's kind of the angle I'm taking here. Again, you've probably all seen this. If you haven't, then I guess this is news for you. And like I said, if you didn't know, I am making a movie. There are 9 days left to enter the competition to win a signed hoodie and a signed prop. You can check it out down below in the description box. There's the GoFundMe. You just need to donate $5 or more. Not only do you enter into the competition, but you're also supporting me make a film for you guys, because that's the aim, isn't it? That's the whole plan. But anyway, I hope you're all well today. Let's take a look, right? So Godzilla and Kong was hit with another delay, but it's Prequel Comic, okay? Because one of the best things about Legendary, and again, any fan will know this, they're really doing a good job of just building the universe out, right? They're really going hard at trying to bulk the universe out. Now, it is not a selfless endeavor, because of course they make fans, they make money. You know, they bulk out the stories, they make more money, but it's a mutual benefit. You know, everyone wins in this scenario, and that's what I like about what they're doing. They really have taken some care and attention to their universe, just to go, right, okay, 2014's Godzilla, they had comics for that. Godzilla, Kong, Skull Island, sorry, yeah, comics for that. There was some good comics for that, actually. You learnt how Kong's parents died and things like this, and the skull crawlers, and the sort of agonizing vengeance that Kong feels inside him, and also obviously why he's, you know, an orphan and stuff like this. And the same with Godzilla King of the Monsters. There's a prequel comic which explained a little bit more about the Mutos. I don't want to go into it too much because obviously some people may not have read them, and there are some spoilers there. But we're getting a prequel comic for Godzilla vs. Kong 2, actually, if I remember rightly, because we've got Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla Dominion, and there might be another one. There seems to be one which is more detailed to Kong, but it could have just been screenshots from this one. Again, I don't know exactly. That may be me because I'm being a little bit tired. Making a movie is quite difficult. Also, you can see Jasper there. So the comic Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla Dominion had a synopsis released taking place directly after the events in King of the Monsters. It also looks ahead to what goes down in Godzilla vs. Kong. So there's like some hints there, some little teasers, which is always nice. And again, like Godzilla King of the Monsters, there was a prequel comic to that and had some really good teasers, actually. Again, like I say, you learnt a lot about what was going to happen. You know, well, you learn a lot about the Mutos, basically, which I thought was really cool. Now, the synopsis is a unique story that picks up after the events of the film Godzilla King of the Monsters, where the Titans have risen and the reign of Godzilla has begun. Told entirely, now this is what's really fascinating, and this is why I think it is actually a separate graphic novel. I'm fairly certain there's two. Told entirely from Godzilla's point of view. Awesome. Really, really awesome, actually. I think that's great. I think that's really, really, really cool. And it says that the graphic novel brings new insights into the King of the Monsters, his habitats, multiple. So obviously we know about the Hollow Earth and things like that, and he would have multiple habitats in there. One of them's now destroyed. So it makes sense that he would then go and find another one, right? Yeah. Ancient rivalries, we already learnt of one, Muto Prime. Challenges and encounters with new titans as his new era of dominance is tested. And then here we go, here's where everyone else will go, oh my god. And a coming confrontation with another king looms. Now, why is this good? Why is this good? So obviously from that, like, a lot of people will just go, oh, well, that's interesting, right? Few things. Godzilla's point of view, that's great. What a fascinating way to tell a graphic novel. That's awesome. I really love the sound of that. It might turn out complete poo, right? Like, obviously. But the fact that they're trying, yeah, good. I'm on board. New habitats, so good. Really, really good. It just bulks out the lore. It expands it just that little bit more. Ancient rivalries, bang up for that. Love to see some more. Again, if we're learning about his ancient habitats, there might be old rivalries there on temple paintings and things like this. Challenges, encounters with new titans. We all love seeing new titans. I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say that. It's really good fun to see new titans. And then they say this, right? His new era of dominance is tested, and a coming confrontation with another king looms. Now, in Godzilla vs. Kong, a lot of people have said Kong will absolutely win. Why? Well, Godzilla is crowned king of the monsters, and they've never called King Kong yet. But they have here, haven't they? And this is what I think interests me the most, is that they are out and out stating that, yeah, there's a confrontation with another king looming. Now, they're obviously saying that that's going to be in Godzilla vs. Kong, but he's being painted as a king at that point. So what if we're introduced to, you know, the king of Skull Island at that point? You know, he's called the king of Skull. He's called King Kong. You know, that starts to throw some red flags to the inevitable winner, doesn't it? That everyone seemed to think would happen. Everyone, and again, you know, a lot of people still think Kong will win. I personally myself don't think he should. You got a lot of plot armor to make him win. But isn't that interesting? Don't you think that's surprising? Yeah, interesting. I think it is. And I can't wait for a graphic novel told entirely from Godzilla's point of view. Fascinating. And again, it might be complete crap, but I like the fact that they're trying, and that's the main thing, you know? At least they're trying something different. Might be poo. Probably going to be alright, though, I think. Because the Legendary comics are actually really, really good. They are very, very good comics. They're not bad at all. And this came to us from Kaiju News Outlet, which was then compiled into this article, which I'll leave linked down below. You can check it out. But what do you guys think of this specifically? Like, is this good news or bad news? And how do you think they're going to frame a graphic novel told from Godzilla's perspective? Like, I'd love to hear your thoughts, because I'm thinking of one thing, but I'd love to hear other people's opinions of this. And do you think there's any sort of evidence, well, this evidence here, do you think that sort of backs up the claim of, well, you know, if King Kong's going to be called King Kong, maybe, you know, he's not inevitably going to win? Love to hear your thoughts. I'd really, really be keen to hear. There's not all too much else there. You know, it says offering confirmation that Godzilla vs. Kong will be a battle of kings. The summary does not say if any old favourites from Toho are returning in the graphic novel. Probably unlikely. And it would be amazing to see the G-Man clash with Biollante and Anguirus again. It's unlikely Biollante will get involved, but it would be good to see, as he did in the IDW days. The synopsis also seems to debunk that there will be any doubt about Kong's kingship. Yeah. Fan theories run wild that the 8th wonder of the world will have to prove his worthiness against Godzilla to become king of Skull Island and maybe more. I think he's going to be king already. Origins of Kong's weapon are still unknown. So they are two separate comics. Sorry. I thought it was. So there's a prequel comic for Kong, and it's just called Kingdom Kong. Kong's comic will feature a better look at his mighty beard, which mine has gone now. People were very, very quick to point that out yesterday. Fascinating how you're all... no comments, like basically no comments about what I was talking about. It's all like, where's your beard gone? What's happened to your beard, Mr. H? What's going on with your beard? I just find that very, very funny. A return to old characters and a debut of a new Titan, Kamazotes, which I can't wait to see. So yeah, there's not much else there, really. There's not much else to go on. I mean, we heard of, you know, Skull Island, Birth of Kong. This is the sequel to that, and obviously sets up the new film, so on and so forth. But what do you guys think? This is Kamazotes, by the way, which I just think is fucking epic. Just demon on wings, isn't it? Hellfire raining down. Fucking awesome. So anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts, guys. Let me know down below. What do you think of all of this? Are you looking forward to Godzilla vs. Kong? I myself, hugely looking forward to it. If you watched any of the videos yesterday, I did a video on Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. That one was demonetized. So if you do want to support the channel further, because this happens a little bit more regularly now, in fact, pretty much all the time, I do have a Patreon, which you can see linked down below in the description box. In fact, on Monday, for $10 or more patrons, we've got a Skype Hangout. So check it out. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. As always, I have been Mr. H. Take care.